there, Cancer. Welcome to my channel, TWINfiniteocean Tarot. Hopefully you're all well, happy, healthy, wealthy, abundant. Today we're going to be looking at the energies for the next couple of weeks, mid-month look, see what might be going on for you. I'm going to begin with looking at the Enchanted Map Oracle to get an overall energy, see what you might need to be looking out for. There's 6 planets going retrograde, so there's a lot going on in the planetary alignments. Okay, we've got Ride the Wave. Let's see what this has to say. It says, right now, success is easy and effortless. You can be assured that you're entering a time when you can ride the wave of abundance. The tide has turned and you can put your surfing skills to the test. Everything that you know, all your talents coupled with your hopes and dreams, will carry you forward. People and circumstances have come out of the ocean of potential and possibility to take shape in a wave of spectacular activity. Know that you're definitely on the right path. Amen. So, abundance could be coming in for you. So just ride the wave of abundance. Reminds me of that overflow. Let's see. What else is going on for my Cancer Collective? During this time, you may not feel abundant at first. You may have some triggers that come up that make you feel like you're not enough or left out in the cold, or you just don't have enough. But as you notice, this man the coin is just falling into his hand. So for me, kind of gives off that energy of an unexpected miracle. Ooh, and it could have to do with a love situation. The Lovers here. And then we've got the King of Wands, passionate new love, possibly from a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Normally with the Lovers card, that could represent a choice in love. I mean, always we have a choice, right? But with this one, there's 2 people here, not 3. So I would say it's a love situation coming in. It could be that miracle that you've been waiting for. That miracle that makes you not feel alone. Yes, and it's coming forward pretty quickly with the Page of Wands. Very passionate. It looks like it's an offer that you're going to want to take a hold of, and it could come home. Oh, that must have meant something. Could come in with some kind of truth, some kind of communication quickly. Could be a revealer of something. That's too many cards here. Alright, anything else that my Cancer Collective needs to know? Ooh. You've got 2 kings here, so maybe you do have a choice. Choice between somebody that's more logical and then somebody that's more passionate. What is this about? Cancer. It's definitely some brand new opportunities. Could be a combination of somebody that has air and fire highly in their chart. But it looks like a grounded offer. It looks like something that could be very fruitful. Possibly something that you fought hard for in the past. The Strength card here, I do see that you've gone through a lot. You've had to have a lot of strength to get to this place in your life. It's a very beautiful vibration that I'm feeling. Could be why it says to ride the wave of abundance, because I do see abundance here. Now, somebody in the past could have been a little sneaky. You could have had to have strength over it. You could have had to stand up against somebody that didn't tell the whole truth, was combative, snuck around, um, kept you disillusioned to the truth. This could also be a trigger to me, something that when it comes along, you tell yourself you're not worthy, or you may have not felt worthy of it in the past. And finally, you're willing to take that blindfold off to see that it's a valuable offer. You got two aces here, so I do see a brand new beginning in something. Could be even one being a love offer and one being a monetary offer. Could just be a combination of both. Something that could lead you to the Ten of Pentacles, the Ten of Cups, the two happiest cards in the deck. Something that gives you equal reciprocity. Just be careful of your thought patterns. Let's see what this Five of Pentacles is about. Alright. Oh yeah, definitely. I see that this is something you've worked very hard for. Something that you've invested a lot into. It is moving in very quickly, and like I said, it could be a payback for like a karmic payback. It could be a miracle just landing in your lap, just out of the blue, something changes. I do see you moving from the 7 to the 8 very quickly. Really, something you've invested in is what I'm getting. This might have been the lesson and this is the blessing kind of thing. Whatever it is, it's coming in pretty fast. Let's see, what is this Lovers about? Alright, so we have the Moon, the Five of Swords, and the Hermit. What I'm getting from this is it's kind of a mindset that might have been going on for a while. Some kind of shadow. You've been walking on a disillusioned path for a while. The Moon definitely is Cancer's card. You're used to riding those waves, right? And it's kind of what this is. Like, whatever conflict that had been going on in your life, whatever had happened in the past that made you feel like you had to fight so hard, or some kind of shadow is what I'm getting. Be very careful about triggers, because this looks like a stable offer, but it's almost like when it comes in, you don't see it correctly. So you might need to take some time to look at the shadows of where, because there's a lot of fives here, and fives are about change, could be conflict. But what I'm getting is it's more of a conflict within yourself than outside of you. This is something that has to do with you. Something that maybe when you look at love, it triggers you. You get scared and you retreat. What makes you feel that you're left out in the cold all the time? What makes you feel like you're separated from other people? What makes you feel that you have to lash out or run away from love? There could be something that really needs to be looked at there. Because these look like solid offers that are coming in. It looks like more of your reaction that needs to be, like, why do you feel this way? Or why does love trigger you so much? Or why do you feel that you have to defend yourself against it? Yeah, it definitely shows that there's people that want to come in and work with you. There's a lot of cooperation in this energy. With the World card here, as well as this is a brand new world that you are going to be stepping into. There are options here. Just be careful to stay out of a disillusioned mind of what cooperation means. Don't let people walk over you, of course. Make sure that what you're putting in is the same as what they're putting in, that you are working together to build something stable and secure, or they're willing to bring in something stable and secure. And also, what I'm getting with that choice is one, I don't know, go with the one that, yeah, with the Three of Swords, the Knight of Cups, and the Eight of Wands, this is very fast incoming communication from somebody that's fired up, somebody that wants to come in and heal this heartbreak. Or it's almost like when this message comes in, it comes in a place of love. It comes in from a place of passion and love and care, but it triggers something within you, some kind of heartache. And the heartache is what needs to be looked at. The heartache needs to be healed before you can look at it correctly, because I think there's something attached to it that you may only see from your side instead of seeing it from multiple angles. Because the Knight brings in a sword of truth, and that truth could bring in the healing of this broken heart. So don't get defensive against it. Don't run away, because it can bring in a lot of healing is what I'm getting. Whatever is coming in is going to bring in a lot of healing for you. It's going to end a painful cycle, because the 3 plus the 7 equals the 10, and that's the worst part is over, is what I'm getting from this. It's time to heal. It's time to get to the bottom of things. Yeah, and again, it triggers you. And that's what I'm saying. Like, this is a passionate new beginning. And in order to have victory with the 5 and the Ace of Wands, which equals the 6 of Wands, which is victory, is you're going to have to get out of this place of feeling like you're living in a nightmare. And again, that Ace plus the 9 equals the 10. It doesn't have to be conflict. It doesn't have to be nights of worry. As long as you stand your ground. And put in the work. You have to put in the work. And like I said, it could be work towards the healing of the broken heart. And don't let people manipulate you either. As long as you're aware of your triggers, as long as you're aware that when things happen and there's healing that needs to be done, that you're willing to put in the work to heal them, things can grow, things can blossom. And I had the 3 with the 7 of Pentacles too, which equals the 10 of Pentacles. Whatever this collaboration is going to bring in that fulfillment that you've been looking for. Like I said, that overwhelming abundance. The only problem here is getting out of that place of feeling like you've constantly got to fight for something, or you constantly have to defend yourself, or stay in a stuck place of, as soon as something good happens, you automatically think the worst, like that worst case scenario. And with this King of Swords too, it's that truth that comes in. And it's time to really make a judgment call and balance this out, because there is equal reciprocity. And the 6 of Pentacles is very similar to justice for me, because it's that karmic justice. It's that getting back what you put in situations, and it brings balance, right? And the Judgment also is like those lovers coming back from the grave, because the judgment call has been made over, like, feeling somebody realizes like you're their karmic justice. They want to get back to it. They want to restore balance. These are very strong energies. They're both kings, and you can reverse the roles as needed. If you're a male watching, then it could be queens. With this brand new opportunity, though, there's a choice whether you're going to stay stuck in that mental cycle of having to defend something, or your brain automatically says, I can't do this, I can't do that. And it's giving me Emperor energy, because the King of Pentacles came out as well, and that's all the kings, besides the King of Cups, which, you would be. So it's like emperor, empress type of energy, right? This is a very secure, stable offer. This is somebody that meets you where you are. The problem is, like I said, getting stuck in your head with this Eight of Swords. This is a prison that you've made for yourself. Because every time something good comes along, if you are blinded to the truth that surrounds you, you'll never get out. You'll stay stuck. You won't see the opportunities for what they are. You'll only see them from what you don't see. You're coming from a place of not seeing the truth of something or not wanting to look at the truth of something. I do see very strong soul tie here. Maybe it's not different people. Maybe it's actually one person that embodies many different aspects. Like I had said earlier, somebody that meets you where you are, your karmic justice, somebody that's going to give back to you. And yep, there's the King of Wands again. They're coming in super passionately, super fast. King of Swords. How many kings? All the kings besides the King of Cups, right? Again, King of Wands, King of Swords. King of Pentacles. Emperor energy. Moving in very quickly. And you're going to have strength to face these parts of yourself that feel like, I'm not enough. It's never going to be good enough. It's never going to be this. It's never going to be that. I don't deserve it. It's fighting that self-defeating, self-sabotaging energy so that you can embrace the love that's trying to come in for you. The worst is over, is what I keep getting. The worst is over. Let's see. Seven of Swords. What do we have? I don't see one queen here. Yeah, it's getting out of, with the Nine of Wands here, you're going to have to lay this down. You're really going to have to get the truth with the Knight of Swords here. You're going to have to see the truth that this Nine of Wands, which you've probably been in for a long time, the feeling that you're wounded, right? You got to just keep going, keep going, keep going. But what you don't recognize is the reason why there's 9 wands here is because it's like the definition of insanity. Doing the same thing over and over and over and expecting a different result, right? That's why you're wounded, is because you keep doing it because each time you haven't learned that lesson. And that's fine, everybody does that. But it's time to lay down this wounded warrior. Like, you do not have to be in this place where you feel like you need to defend your honor, or when is the next wand I gotta take, or I've got to take this, I have to do it, right? It's laying down that self-sabotaging energy that has kept you stuck in a cage of your own design, right? Ending the pain. That's beautiful. Like, there's love coming in. Somebody that meets you where you are. And again, the Ace of Cups is clarifying the Ace of Cups. But the choice is going to be yours ultimately, because you're going to have to bring balance into this. Are you going to spend time and run and hang upside down in a tree, or are you going to accept this love offer? The choice is up to you. Are you going to take yourself out of it, or are you going to actually let love into your life? What I would say is ride the wave of abundance. Shoot, take that cup, because it looks beautiful. It just looks like the choice is ultimately up to you. Because if you're not seeing things clearly by the time that this happens, maybe you do need to take a step back and look at things from a different perspective. Be like the hermit, shine the light on the shadow, because whatever's here is beautiful. It wants to be something that changes your life. It will be something that changes your life. But it depends on what perspective you look at it from. Are you going to be the victim, or are you going to be the victor? I see that you have the capabilities to be in the victor, so be the victor. Get a couple more cards. I'm going to get one from here and one from the Moonology. Let's see what they have to say. We have got here, Dead Dingo's Donga, time for emotional healing. Most definitely. There's some kind of wounding here that, like I said, has to be faced in order to bring in this beautiful energy that's surrounding you. And you could tell me, oh, there's nothing right now. There's nothing right now. But it could be because there's just still something you're not looking at correctly. Okay, let's see. Let's get some moonology, because there's like 2 supermoons and a new moon in this month, which is very rare. We've got a time for healing. Again, healing, healing, healing. And then it says the energy is gaining momentum. The more you heal, the faster it moves. And with that 8 of Wands, it's coming quickly. The Chariot, it's all movement, movement forward. So embrace it. I love you guys. I hope you got something from this. Amazing things are coming in. Just ride that wave. I love you guys. The moon, stars, and Mars, and I'll see you in the next one.